All right, hey Railbirds, welcome to the 2023 WPA World Artistic Pool Championship, coming at you live from Boys and Girls Club of Great Lakes Bay region here in Bay City, Michigan. We have 21 of the best artistic pool and trick shot players in the world. And they are from all over the world. We have players from South Africa, Taiwan, Argentina, France, Canada, United States, just all over the place. So this really is a world championship. Um, Today we have some special guest commentator. We have Mike Massie in the booth, along with Mark White and Brian Pauley. So I'm going to turn the mic over to our commentators. So go ahead and take it away, fellas.
Go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, you're getting ready to start here.
Well, Mike, here's another bucket list item ticked off. I've got a few.
What's that?
I've commentated with the great Jeremy Jones, with Tony Robles, with Jim White, and now I complete that quartet by
Jeremy
getting
does a
to
great
commentate
job. He's
with
been doing a lot lately. And Jimmy White, Jimmy White, I've known him for a long time. I actually had 3 centuries playing him snooker one day in Canada. We was playing up there. And
where did you play? Cornerbank?
The Spot. I think it was the Spot.
Oh, yes, the Spot, yeah.
It was snooker. It was room, it was room pockets. It was bigger pockets than they play in tournament. But I had 3 centuries that day. And he had a 122. Yeah, he had a 126 on me, I think it was. Or I think I might have had a 126 or one.
You actually joined the tour, didn't you? The snooker tour. You played on it.
Well, I played when Barry Hearn had that event, in they call it the Wilmington of Snooker, and I played Nigel Bond my first match. And I never had played in a snooker tournament. It was a 6 or 12. And I'd only played a few times, but I had a 93 break with a pool cue, and I almost beat him. He beat me 6-3, and a couple of them went down to like the wire, went down to, a couple of the frames went down to where I could have won, like down to the
black
pink
ball
or something.
finish.
Yeah, pink or black ball, yeah.
Yeah,
and that would have been a shock to the
amazing,
world. That would have been. He was ranked number 8. That would have been a shock to the world.
Yeah, he was a great player back in the late 70s and 80s, and it's funny how you guys always remember score lines and shots that you missed against players, and your memory, your Q Sports memory is great.
Yeah, it was a challenge because I never had. Another challenge was when Australia. In the Lindrum Masters. The Lindrum Masters is when they played snooker, billiards, and 9-ball. And I had 92 break playing billiards, and I never had even played the game, And it was going to 100. So but that was a challenge, when you're doing something that
sounds like Brian's here.
that. Keaton Hahn won it 2 years in a row. Boy, he was a great player. Remember him?
Oh, Quinton Hahn, yes, the blonde boy.
Yeah,
remember him well.
Yeah, he was a great player in pool and in snooker. And it's bad, I guess he took a bribe or something, and got banned, And that was a shame. But I enjoyed. Barry, when we got to go to Africa and different places, all expenses paid and everything, those events with Barry. And I got to know, Dennis Taylor and Griffin and Cliff Thorpe and all of them pretty well. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, Terry Griffiths was a great player, wasn't he? 79 world champion, of course, at his first attempt.
He won the first.
So here we go then, Mike.
Here we go. This is called the Be Still shot. And what he's going to do is shoot the 1 ball into the 2, and the 2 banks up here, and the 3 across, in the left corner, and then the 1 ball, of course,
Yeah, need a different angle here, guys, on the cameras. Sherry's awake. Good. Just in time.
Okay, there. he can adjust it 2 different ways. He can move the cue ball, lift it to the left, or he could put a touch of right English on the cue ball to hold up the one ball a little bit, you know. When it goes long, like he can put a touch of right English on it. Or move it.
When anyone speaks about you, Mike, they always say that your huge skill was being able to adjust very, very quickly to know what adjustment you need to make.
Well, you had to. That was a big key. And seeing Trick Shot Magic, we only got 2 attempts, you know. So you had to, you know, and you didn't get a chance to practice on the tables really, you know, in the Trick Shot Magic. So you had to really watch really good when you shoot, and if you missed it, you had to know how to adjust. You know, every table is different. You know how it is.
Yeah. Well, your student has made a great start.
Yeah.
4 points there. Not 4 points. It was a 7-point shot. 6 points.
How many points is that?
That's a 7-point
7
shot.
So he made it 6
7,
points. Yeah. So he got 6.
There's Brian. Hello, Brian.
Hello, Mark. How are you?
Brian ran into a whiz-saw over there.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. What a score he had against you.
Well, it's tough for Brian and Jason, you know, 'cause they've been running the event and everything. And it's hard, you know, to.
First time.
Yeah, it's hard to run an event and, you know, and play good too. I mean.
Yeah.
So I'm basically here to talk about the format or anything like that. I'm going to let you guys talk, and I'm going to chime in when I need to.
Well, go ahead and, yeah. You want to tell them something about the format, the people out there watching this?
Yeah, so they lag before the event, lag before the match. Whoever wins the lag determines if you're going to lead out in the odds or evens. So I call a playoff round like it's 2 different parts. You have the discipline round, which is all 8 disciplines of artistic pool. One player will start off in the 1, 3, 5, 7 categories, and then another player will lead out in 2, 4, 6, 8. Then you get to what I call the wild card. You can pick from any shot in the program. You get 4 of those. You just can't duplicate a shot you've already shot, and you can't do consecutive disciplines in your wild card. You can't go like jump, Massie. You can go jump, Massie, stroke, draw. So you can't. It makes you be able to be good at everything. So Keegan led out in Trick and Fancy with that shot. Now Abram leads out in Special Arts, and he's doing a classic over and under shot.
Yeah, I've seen Mike do this on a snooker table as well.
Yeah.
Back in the old days.
If you want to see a really neat snooker exhibition, Steve and I did one Barry Hearn promoted. It was just an exhibition with a nice audience and everything. You know, we did an hour show on the snooker table. It was really neat. Called the Amazing Duo. You know, Steve and Mike.
Yeah. Very funny guy, Steve, as well.
This shot's tricky. You know, when we did this in the exhibition, we moved the bridge up to about diamond and a half. Makes it easier. When it's all the way back there to the first diamond, you've got to elevate a lot more, and it makes it a little tougher. You got to stroke it good. And these pockets are playing pretty tight, aren't they, Brian?
Yeah. Well, yeah. They're 4.5, but they've been playing tight all week.
Well, it raining and stuff too, you know. You hit that one good.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that one of your shots, Mike?
No, this shot's been around probably since the 50s or so. I used to shoot it in the exhibition all the time, but this shot's been around probably since. The first guy I ever seen do this shot was I can't even think his name, was down in Florida. Did exhibitions and stuff, but it's been around a long time.
All right, here's Keegan's first attempt.
Yeah. Well, that's close. He hit it pretty good. Yeah, you got to put some zip on that cue ball. when you're jacked up like that, it's kind of hard to aim into, you know.
He made it in practice, so expect him to get it in one of his 3 tries. One of your students, Mike. Oh, you must be very proud of him. I mean, he hasn't been playing
man, he's
long.
done great. Yeah, he only played a couple of weeks, you know, and got a table at home to practice, and we at John English's billiard room there, and we played. And I trained Steve, worked with his son Wayne, you know, and so it was. Yeah, he. Like I said, he's enjoying this. That's the main thing, stuff too. You know, his first and making the top 16. He shot a good score. You know, 203. That's a good score, right?
I like his persona around the table. He's always happy and jolly. Very important.
Well, that's close there.
Go on. Oh, he's missed the red.
Yeah, that's close.
Good effort.
Now he picks it. Now he picks a shot.
Yep. So now we're into the draw category.
The Argentina player's been doing really well. He came in second in Florian. He broke the world record on the 9-foot table. He had a 293, I think it was.
294.
294. That's a great.
Yeah.
And what he did in that, you know, in West Virginia was really amazing. Those 48 hours he played, and they got an inch stroke for this, you know.
It's interesting. Keegan's picking more of a pull shot.
Yeah. Well, he's got a good straight stroke, so he hit this earlier.
Head up. A little bit of movement there, Mike, on the shot.
Yeah. It's it's new for him to, you know.
This is actually a pretty smart pick for Keegan because Abram's not the most accomplished pool player, and he'll tell you that.
Yeah.
He's more of a trick shot guy.
Yeah.
So it would be in Keegan's best interest to pick a lot of the pool shots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Strategy.
We miscued again.
Oh, that's another miscue.
Yeah, he might be
He's
gripping.
got a tendency, Mike, to lift up.
He's nervous. He might be gripping the cue too tight and stuff, you know, and still letting the cue do the work. You know, he needs to use a tip tapper, you know, on that cue.
Come on, keep that head still. Smoothly through the ball. Don't try and get the cue ball back. Just push through.
Look here. Look at that.
Oh,
Hey!
yeah.
Good shot. We got to hit this straight.
You know, that was it was the slowest shot he played, the smoothest, wasn't it? Beautifully done.
Yeah, you don't have to have a lot of power to get the, you know, control, main thing.
What about the time?
How many points did he get for that?
Done.
I believe 6 points. That's an 8-point shot.
Oh, it's an 8-point shot, so he got 6. Well, he's keeping it close.
Is it an 8-point shot?
Huh?
Yeah.
9-point shot, so he gets 7.
So he's keeping it close here. Now the way Abram shoots it is the way I like shooting. You elevate, jack up, freeze it, and it'll go. If you stroke it real good, the cue ball will go away from the cushion and come back to the cushion. First guy I ever seen do this was Earl Strickland. He used to shoot it from all the way down from the end and draw back and make it ball in the corner. He hit it really good. Then I started doing that in the exhibition and stuff. But if you jack up, watch how he jacks up here. If he hits it good, it'll go away from the rail and come back to the rail.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, he hit it. Yeah, you just, if you make it, you got to make it, or pop it.
Yeah, whenever you're elevating, Mike, it makes it much more difficult, doesn't it, to be so accurate?
Yeah, because the ball's going to jump on you. Yeah, he didn't get enough backspin on that one. He's got more side spin than his backspin. Think about it. See, in preliminaries, if you notice, I mean, this is you only get to shoot so many shots, and the pressure is really affecting, which is, we're human, so. So you got to watch what kind of thoughts.
Some of us are, Mike. Some of us are.
Yeah. See, he made it earlier in practice. The practice and it's a lot different. And Keegan really doesn't have as much pressure on him as Abram, because Abram's he's been doing this for years and stuff, and Keegan first time, this is kind of like a bonus for him.
It's like he's paying us with house money.
Yeah. And
so Abram's going to lead out and follow. So we'll see
allowance.
What he picks.
And Keegan hits this shot good, though,
This is another pool shot, isn't it? You can play this in a pool match.
Yeah, and Keegan hits this shot pretty good.
I actually had this in my 8-ball league once. So
oh, really?
Yeah, so the two solids were my balls, and then there was a cluster down the rail. My ball was in the cluster. I'm like, hey, this is a zip shot. So I called the ball on the side, caromed up, and broke my balls out.
Well, I've been watching. Some of the players have been missing. I tell you, the Argentina player, he's been really consistent, He had a good score, too. He hit that good.
Oh, how did he hit it? Almost made the three as well. Didn't have to, of course, but nearly did.
All right, smart shot by Abram just to keep making points.
Yeah. Jimmy's having trouble with the shot over there. I see that.
So, Mike, you have plenty of fans around the world, and obviously we've heard the news that you've pulled out of this one because of health reasons.
Yeah.
Just let your fans know how you are and.
Well, I've been doing a lot of traveling. I'm still traveling a lot. Last year I went to Morocco, went to Ireland, went to England. We were just in Puerto Rico, and it's just like. My body is, I've been, if I told you my past, the things that's happened to me, like I've been run over by a car 3 times, blood squirting on my head many times, busted over the head many times, squirting, we almost made that.
So close.
And so I've had I was accident prone as a child, and I was a brick mason, block mason at one time, so that's tire on your body there, Yeah. And so now I'll be 77 in April, and it's about to wear out on me, And like I said, my faith in my Lord and Savior for my spirit, and I believe when I do die and leave this body, that I'll be present with Him,
All right,
we
second
hope
attempt.
that you don't suffer. Here we go. Oh, I didn't hit that well.
So, Mike, it looks like you over-adjusted to
Yeah.
the opposite side.
Yeah. Yeah. This one here, you got to hit this nice and firm too. You got to hit it hard, because when it goes in that one, if you hit too soft, it'll go through the one into the rail. And it's got to hit it pretty hard so that it, comes off, the harder you hit a ball, the longer it stays on the tangent line, and, it goes off on the tangent line. If you hit too soft, it goes through the tangent line, through the ball, on the one ball, So high where. Been doing a lot of music the last few years. I've recorded a lot of songs, written a lot of songs, and yeah.
Oh, close again.
Yeah, he didn't hit it full enough.
Yeah, good pick by Abram. So now Keegan will lead out in bank kick.
Yeah, and that's in bank kick. That is that where he got his? No, he got his medal. He made 40 points in the jump category. Yeah.
Yep.
Is he from, did you say California?
Yeah, California. And
does he play at Oscar's room? Oscar has a room
no,
there, doesn't
no,
he?
he's down
Oscar
near Long
Dominguez?
Beach.
No?
He plays at John English's room. It's called Good Times, and it's down,
Good Times.
down near Long Beach. It's in Lakewood. He's got like 26 tables there, and
Five-rail kick, just like the Mosconi shot.
yeah. I think he hit it pretty good too.
Not too wide, maybe. Just a little
He
bit.
needs to adjust. He needs to hit up this way a little higher. Earlier, he wasn't adjusting right, so he's got to hit more up towards the side. You know what I'm saying? See if he adjusts right on this. He got hit it pretty hard too. That might have a chance.
No, same.
Same place.
Actually, he clipped the 9-ball first time, so he kind of over-adjusted the direction, so he's got to go backwards in a sense on his adjustment.
He needs to come up this way more, up. Like if he's aiming at the first diamond, he needs to aim about a diamond and a half or maybe the second diamond.
Yeah, that's where he's going, Mike.
I think it's got it.
Better.
There you go.
There it is.
Yeah, he adjusted good there. Shot's working good on this table. I was on a table down there that it was hard to make. It was coming off too short every time, and it depends on if people's open, if it's raining outside or opening the doors a lot, that affects it. And, humidity really affects the cushions, or if it's cold.
Yeah.
It's not Abram's attempt at this, and he's going a different direction.
Yeah, I think I'd go the same direction after seeing it made. Because it could change here, It could. Excuse me.
Oh, are you allowed to do that?
I'll put the chalk
In
up.
pool, that's a definite. Yeah.
We are allowed to do that.
They're allowed to do that in this.
Wow. In pool,
Yeah,
that's a definite no-no, isn't it?
I think it's going to go long here. He's hitting a center ball. See that?
Oh,
First attempt. First attempt, he hit it good.
Nicely done, Mr. Diaz.
Yeah, when Mosconi did that, it was one ball, but it was a fake thing they put together there. Where the World Championships, and he looks up and said, "You just had a baby boy, and he's playing in the World Championships. Neither one. There's no way he would have shot that other shot the way he did before and hooked himself and shoot the 5-reeler. That was all for show. You know that, right?
Yeah.
It was all, but."
Well, while I've got you here, Mike, let me ask you a question. I've got a few questions throughout the match I'd love to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think is, in your opinion, is the best player of all time? Not well. You can choose artistic, and you can choose rotation as well. Why not?
Well, we won't get into the
And
artistic.
you can choose yourself.
Not in the artistic. At one time, I would have considered myself in the artistic, because I won 17 world titles and everything and stuff. And at that time, but the players have gotten really good, and Florian. I have to hand that to Florian now. I hate to do it, but I got to because he's the stuff he's been doing, the shots and but I'm gonna take some credit on that because I went to France 3 times to train him too, And I have to give that to Florian on the artistic stuff now, And then regular all-around pool. My opinion and most people's opinion is Efren Reyes. If you take all games, during that era. And if you went back during Mosconi mostly played straight pool, but if you went back to Luther Lasker and those guys played everything, Luther won the Johnson City tournament like half the times, but Efren did the same thing at the Derby, And but that's my opinion, which most people believe that too, There's another player that played really great, but he died young, was Harold Worst. And he was the only one ever to win the world championships in billiards and in pool. Won out in Johnson City. And from what I hear, the players would dodge him to play for money. Even all the great players back then and stuff. So if he had lived longer, of course.
So make the 5 balls jump over.
It's a good choice here. Yeah, it's a good choice.
Oh, look at this! Look at this!
Yeah,
this
they hit
perfect.
that good. Yeah, I think Keegan's gonna have trouble with this. It's, this shot here, I have trouble with this shot. I mean, everybody makes a shot but me. And I guess because I stroke it too pure, it's like a punch. You got to punch it, And I'm used to falling through more, so I've always had trouble with this shot.
What's interesting with this shot, he doesn't draw it back as much as some of the other guys did, but had a lot of side spin.
Yeah. Lots of power, and it's like a punch. He hits it good. Florian hits it really good. A lot of these guys hit this good.
Mr. Too Tall playing too good at the moment. Fantastic. Another one on the first attempt.
I tell you, the Argentina player, he you know who the Argentina player reminds me of? The other guy from Argentina, which was a really good friend. After 14 years, won the World Championships in China, and that was Sebastian Chimelli. He was real excited when he made the shots and stuff. And we were in Ukraine once, and they kept tying for 3rd place, and he threw the cue stick straight up in the air when he went. And I won that one, beat Stefano about 1 shot, and we used to take this thing. We've had this I won it in Germany. I won it in Ukraine. We've had it in Vegas quite a few times. So this is a neat competition. I actually like this. Is more skillful than the trick shot magic. The trick shot magic became to me like a circus, because all the props and stuff they were using. But here, this is more skill. This is the only props you can use is like the racks and cue sticks and stuff, So it's so it's I was looking down there at Florian and what's his name, staying right with him, But
I get the feeling that Florian actually changed the face of trick shots. Would I be right in saying that?
He's the only player he's had a billion hits.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
A billion hits in pool. I mean, he's good at the promotion part and stuff and everything, but when I went to France the first time, I spent 10 days with him, and at that time I'd seen his video, and really all he could do was jump with a shaft and do some Massie shots. He didn't know anything about tangent lines or a throw, or he couldn't run 3 balls, But I'd work with him, and I'd be laying in bed 2 o'clock in the morning. I'd hear him out there pounding those balls, and he just improved and we worked so hard at it. And now he's taking it to another level. You know, I mean, he does a great show. You know, he does a really good show, and he knows all these shots definitely. You know, so and so. But you see it on YouTube. You see people doing a lot of amazing shots, but you don't know how many takes. See, you know, like you can do a video and you might shoot the shot 30 times or so. You know, some of those shots they do on YouTube and stuff. You know, you see people doing some amazing things and stuff, but no telling how many times they shot the shots too. You know, and which is still
he's calling some good shots here, isn't he, Abram? He's choosing the shots that Keegan's struggling with.
Yeah. He's Abram's Abram knows all the shots. You know, he's ranked number 3.
He's number 3 on the rankings.
He's ranked number 3, and he's what's the best he's ever done in the worlds, Ryan?
In the worlds,
yeah.
I think he's gotten 4th before.
4, but he knows the shots and he does the. You know, and
yeah. So now we're moving on to jump, where Keegan got a 40. But the interesting thing is, Abram is a 3-time world jump champion, so it's nothing that he's going to see from Keegan that he hasn't seen before or hit a couple hundred times.
Yeah. This is a neat shot here. You know, this is a neat one. It's probably a good pick. I mean, I think Abram make it, but.
Yeah, basically you're clearing 7 balls in between the first and third
Yeah.
diamond. So you got to almost get this thing half table in the air.
And you almost have to land on that one ball.
Just about, yeah.
If you hit before, you can bounce over it. You can cause the one ball to jump the table and everything. Lots of things can happen. I like shooting this one-handed because I jump better one-handed than I do two-handed as far as aiming, you know. And I can jump it, 5-6 feet through the air, one-handed. Dart style, Some of them do it dart style, and some do it But Keegan, he's good at the jumps, yeah.
All right, here we go.
Florence shooting the double thing down there. Let's see what happened here. Oh, he hit it good.
Shot Keegan.
He hit real good.
Nicely done.
Yeah, he hit that one really good.
All right, now Abram's going to come up and get this. And if Abram's able to hit this, that's going to keep him with that nice lead going.
Yeah, he's got a good lead going right now. Now, Keegan hadn't put his score up. What?
Ah, I see now. The balls are way too off the rail. The book says you have to be within a chalk cube of the rail.
Yeah, Keegan doesn't know all the stuff there.
All the stuff, and that's one of the things. Sometimes people practice it a specific way, and if you practice it incorrectly when you come to the tournament, you don't know any better.
Yeah. And some of the shots have been changed, and if you got the old rules, like Tom didn't even know earlier. Tom thought that when you did the jump Massie out of the rack that you had to go up to second diamond and come back,
Which is still the case.
But you don't. You don't have to.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
For the jump Massie, what he was talking about was the Massie around the rack, the 6-pointer.
Yeah.
But for the jump Massie, it still says in the book you have to clear the second diamond.
Oh, clear the second diamond. Okay. But on the other one, I guess there's one of them,
Yeah, because I got it the wrong way round earlier on when I was commentating with Tom. I got the shots mixed up.
They made that time.
There
Shot.
you go.
Good shot.
Now, I mean, I'm not nothing against Abram, but I think he should have. If he saw it, he should have told him before he shot the shot.
Well, I guess it's one of those maybe he didn't see it, and when he got up to go move the balls, he saw
Yeah,
how far
yeah.
they were out.
Yeah,
Because if you're sitting down, you may not be able to see the angle of the balls.
Yeah. What is it? What is it?
Well, what?
What? There's a problem.
Second
Yeah,
try.
second try.
Second try.
Second try, yeah. Yeah, he was thinking he got it on his first attempt, but
No.
no, it's a second attempt.
Yeah, he didn't know.
So 8 points.
Yeah.
I mean, it's his first tournament, so.
Yeah, he doesn't know all the setups and stuff and everything. And you got to go by the rules,
Yeah. He's getting his feet wet, so.
He needs to really read those rules and stuff when
You know what they say, guys? There's only ever one first time.
Yeah.
Next time will be much easier for him.
Well, if he likes this, which he seems to like it, and he's got a whole year to practice, or actually, when's the U.S. Open, Brian?
I know Jason's in talk with a couple of venues,
Yeah.
so we don't have anything solid on the calendar
Yeah,
yet.
so Jason can practice, and he got a chance of getting a lot better,
Yeah, considering he shot a 203 in his first tournament, yeah, this kid's going to be a player in the future if he wants to. All right, here we go. Abram's first attempt.
Try and land on the back of the three.
See, that happens,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just landed on top of it, didn't he? Rather
Yeah,
than
that
than
causes
on the
it
back of it.
because of that ball to jump. Yeah. And if you hit it too square, you're gonna miss it too. So. And,
All right, second attempt, 8 points. There it is.
yeah.
No problem.
So Abram continuing his lead, and at this point, just keep making points.
Perfect. Right on the back of the three ball.
Yeah.
Such a difference, Mike, doesn't it?
Yeah, you got to hit almost right at the ball, right in the air, almost.
All right, so with him being up 19 points and going to Massie, he may do like a 7 or an 8-pointer, or he just may go for the gusto and hit the jump Massie.
Yeah, he might try to get the higher points and stuff. Might try to get a real good lead, instead of protecting it. Because if you do an easy shot, then you're not going to gain anything,
He's doing an 8-point shot.
Well,
It
you've
looks
had-
like he's doing the rocket Massie.
Yeah, Keegan hits this pretty good too. No, he's gonna do the. Y'all call this the rocket?
Mini
Well,
Massie?
the mini rocket, yeah.
Yeah,
He says the other one that's got the 2 balls next to the cue ball
yeah,
and comes down the rail.
yeah. I like this one here. This is a neat shot. They got a pretty close match going over there. Yeah.
Did the Argentinian just make a ball?
No, Anthony over
Make a
there.
shot.
I think he just hit that 10-point
Ah.
Dipsy Doodle Massie on Florian.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
that
he's
was
super
here on Will. Maybe over there too.
No,
I'm
no,
not-
Anthony hit the shot. So,
Oh, he did.
yeah, he hit the Dipsy Doodle 10-point Massie.
Okay. Did he put his points up? Because they should be pretty close.
Yeah, if he hasn't, it's 41-40. So
Dipsy Doodle.
That's the one to where you fire it in the corner, hits the rail, the side of the long rail, and then hooks around the ball coming down.
Oh, yeah, Florian hits it really good, yeah.
Is that what he's setting up?
Well, Florian must have chose it, I guess, or something, maybe. Because he's not shooting it.
No, I think Anthony picked it because now Florian is setting it up.
Florian's setting it up.
Yep.
Oh, that
Came
one
off the
there.
edge of
That
that.
one. Yeah, that's a
Three
tough one
ball.
there.
Yeah, Abram didn't come back as straight as he'd
Yeah,
like
it's got to
to.
come straight up and hit that 7. And your tangent line's got to be lined up right.
All right, here we go. Second attempt for Mr. Diaz on the mini rocket.
The mini rocket. Yeah, that's a tough little shot over there. Yeah. Florian's, Abram makes a nice Massie cue here that he's using.
Looks good.
Well, I don't know.
Come on, 7. Come on, 7. Don't hit a point.
Go on,
There
7.
you go.
Yeah.
So he does. He's like, 7 points for Mr. Diaz.
I like this shot too. Yeah.
Oh, what a shot.
Florian made it.
No, he clipped the blocker ball.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he pointed at it, so.
Oh, that's a tough shot. Well, I don't know. I haven't really, never did practice that shot. Now, right here's the. Keegan needs to make this one to stay in the game. Abram's got a good score going.
Yeah, in the first round of our first round of playoffs, we had some ridiculously high scores. Jamie Moody was in a thrilling match against Maxence, and the score was 92-86.
92-86.
That's like unheard of.
Florian just made something.
Jump Massie is what he made.
Well, how did he get to choose a Massie if what's the name chose a Massie?
Because they're in the wild card round already.
Oh, they are?
Yep.
Unlucky. Just not
They're in the
quite
wild
straight
card and they
enough
only got
there.
that many points?
No, they haven't changed it yet. They haven't changed the score yet.
Yeah, but they only got like 40 points or so.
No, they haven't changed it. He's changing it now. So Anthony picked that 10-point Massie, and now Florian, in his first wild card pick, picked a Massie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're watching 4 tables at the same time here, so
Yeah. Meanwhile,
We'll let y'all know
Keegan,
what-
second attempt.
meanwhile, Keegan's second attempt, and this is kind of a new shot. He's got one of Abram's cues there that Wayne Parker led in bar. Oh, that had a chance there. He hit that good.
Struck that very good.
He hit that good, yeah. If it was over another 3 or 4 inches there.
Aim just a little bit off, wasn't it? Need to be a contortionist sometimes to play this game. No wonder your back's hurting you, or your knees, or whatever it is.
Well, I've been
Mike,
playing
you've
62.
been doing this for
I've
years,
been
huh?
62 years I've been playing, or 63. Yeah, 63 years.
You started the year I was born.
Really? Yeah. Yeah, I was 13 when I really started playing.
I think he's going to get it this time.
Yep. Oh no!
Oh man!
Well, he hit it perfect. He hit it really good. He didn't have the tangent line lined up right.
Wow.
Yeah, he didn't have
Yeah,
the
that's
tangent.
something he's going to have to learn, isn't it, Mike?
Yeah,
It's the setup,
well,
isn't it?
there's the setup. You need to know. You need to understand the tangent lines, and you gotta line that tangent line up for the pocket there. And he's not as experienced. That's where he's going to have trouble. He can make the shots, but adjusting, when he misses a shot and stuff. And
all right, so we are now into the wild card round. So Keegan will lead this, so he gets to shoot anything in the program that he wants.
yeah.
Can he play the same shot again that he's already played?
Nope.
Cannot duplicate a shot.
All these matches, the other matches are real close. Excuse me. Yeah, well, Keegan here is 55 to 28, Abram, but on the other matches here we got like a 34, 28, 40, 32, 40, 49 down there, and so it's.
Yeah, it's good. Everything's tightening up, and it's just going to get tighter even more tomorrow.
Well, Anthony, what's his name, missed a jump Massie down there, or he would have been right there with him. Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow is be down to final 8 after tonight.
What's the program tomorrow, Brian? The times for start, just for the viewers, and
Yeah,
what
all
we can
the
expect.
all the schedule is on the APD page. So that's the www.wpa-apd.org. So I can't remember off the top of my head.
So we've probably got 3 rounds tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll have quarterfinals. We'll have both semifinal matches on the stream table, and then the finals.
Oh, so we have 4 matches. 4 matches in. Yeah.
4 matches, yeah. Very difficult shot, this one.
Well, yeah, the players that, it's one-handed jumps, and big thing is not touching the other balls with your stick, That's a big key.
Yeah.
Now he needs to move that cue ball there. I mean, it's no big thing, but it's still. So he just touched the 3 ball.
Another ball there.
Right, Brian, with the cue ball on the table.
Yeah,
there.
we can have movement. Keegan.
Hey, Keegan, the cue ball. You got to move the cue ball. Yeah. Yeah. I think the Argentina player's going to be hard to beat.
I think he got to the semis last year, if I'm not mistaken, Brian.
He did. He lost to Tim Chin.
Yeah.
Would he touch the 7 ball that time?
Yep, something touched. Yeah, it looks like the 7 ball's just a hair up. That's what makes this shot so hard. It's not you're jumping a ball one-handed out the rack.
He made a good one over there with Will, that double jump, where you shoot it and jump. Abram hits that really good, too.
But the fact is with this shot
just call it 7.
The fact with this shot is you can't disturb any of the balls.
Yeah, you can't
touch the rack.
You can't touch the rack or anything. You got to be right. And if you're a little bit nervous, that's a problem.
Rhythm is important as well, isn't it, on this shot?
Absolutely. Oh, man.
Ah.
One of the reasons why Abram says he does not like this shot, it's, in a sense, it's 6 different shots.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, when you're shooting 6 different shots, so it's easy to mess up.
What's really brutal, and I think we've all done it at least once, is you make the 5 balls, and then you hit the 6 off the rack. You hang it; it doesn't go in. It's just like you get the 5, and then you don't get the 6. So Abram is choosing to put the rack further back towards the rail. Keegan was a little further up. You're allowed up to the center diamond line of the table. So maybe Abram was thinking he's going to put a little more power on this, so he doesn't want to, potentially knock it out of the pocket.
Yeah, you could jump and bounce over the table.
Yep.
some
here we go.
close matches.
Now the only other thing
First ball.
going further back is you have that potential of rattling a ball if you
got
don't aim it right.
A little bit more distance, yeah.
Nice rhythm. Beautiful rhythm. Come on, two to go.
Hit the rack.
Oh, he's caught the rack.
Yep. That's why I know this shot is nerve-wracking for him because, like you said, it's 6 different shots.
6 shots. What if they got their scores backwards over there or something?
Love Mike's enthusiasm. He's interested in every single table.
Yeah, I'm just watching. Okay, here we go. Here. There you go. There you go.
Looks like he changes his mind sometimes. Which ball
Yeah, there's
he's
no
gonna
order.
take.
No order as long as you're shooting.
Come on, one more. Most difficult one in my opinion.
Took a little extra time on that last ball.
Yeah.
8 points for Abram.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to catch here now. But Keegan's getting a lot of good experience here, you know.
Could be our first man through to the quarterfinals.
All right, looks like he's going to be doing that Derby horse race shot. Yep. He hits this
like this
really
one.
well.
His one ball didn't go. He thought he made it. Thought he made it. Y'all can't see over there, but so he's on. Which shot's he gonna do here?
He's doing that Derby horse race, so
What
it
are you
is.
talking about?
Yeah, so Abram's going to be shooting the object ball, stopping it, and then re-jumping the cue ball, over that first ball that he hit.
Oh yeah, he hits this good.
Yeah, so the cue ball hits the stacker ball, the 9 ball falls down, and the ball that he hits first makes the 9.
Yeah, he hits this shot really good.
And that's a smart pick on his part.
And that to me says, you know, he's very respectful of Keegan because he knows he has to really pick the shots more carefully because he knows Keegan's dangerous.
All right, I believe this is Abram's. This is Abram's first wildcard pick.
Yeah, first.
So he hits it really good.
How quick did he hit that? Wow.
10 points
So
for Mr.
fast.
Diaz.
Can we see that again in slow motion? I missed it the first time. What
Slow
a
motion's
shot.
probably regular speed.
Yeah. Fabulous. He's enjoying himself out there, isn't he, Abram? So, come on, Keegan.
It's a tough shot here if you never have played it, especially.
What's the secret here, Brian?
Stopping the cue ball with stop with a stop shot. If this goes to either side, then you're trying to hit a moving ball or hit it over the barricade. That, and of course, the speed. Oh, man.
Oh man, he hit it good, but the cue ball
He's
didn't
made
get out of
both
the way.
balls.
He hit it good too.
Yeah, the cue ball didn't get out of the way. Now he's going to have to angle it just a hair. But he struck that very well.
Yeah. Oh, man. This thing's-
Jimmy just tried the same shot on the next table,
Yeah,
and the
he
ball
got unlucky.
rattled.
Yeah, let's have a look. We can see both attempts here. We're double 2 for the price of 1.
Well, one ball, not far enough.
Not far
no.
enough on the one.
That's the other key to this shot is speed control on that first ball.
There's a lot going on, isn't there, in this particular shot?
Oh, man, Jimmy was
He was robbed over there.
You
That
see
was
that?
bad
Yeah.
luck. Yeah, the cue ball came back and hit the 3. Wow. That looks
Speed
better.
is better. This looks good.
Yeah.
Nicely
yeah.
done. 8 points. All right, so now it's
Exactly
Keegan's.
halfway.
Well, I'm going to let y'all take over. I got to go to the restroom. But anyway, it's good sitting in with you, Brian. And so,
Mark.
Mr. Mark, yep.
and everybody. So, y'all have a good day and see you down the road.
Thank you, Mike.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Privilege. What an absolute legend of the game, Brian, isn't he?
Oh, absolutely. About a week before Florian's 48-hour attempt, I spent about 4 to 5 hours practicing these shots with Mike. So just the knowledge he has. I jokingly tell people, I'm also halfway not joking, is Mike Massey's probably forgotten more about artistic pool than I know.
Yeah. Yeah, he was practicing this earlier on as well.
Yeah, this is
Got
that good.
it
Go ahead.
2 times out of 5.
Yeah, this is that good force follow shot. This is touchy because you got to hit it at the right spot with the right speed. You can either overcut this or undercut this.
Oh, too much.
All right, so there's a couple different ways he
Like
can
looking
adjust
at
to
this
this.
shot.
Go ahead, Mark.
I'd like to see this from the other angle, from where you're sitting is the better angle, because you can actually see the arc that, yeah, like this. That's lovely. Thank you so much. You can really see the arc of the cue ball, can't you? Sorry, Brian, carry on.
Oh, not a problem. You're the golden voice, not me.
You're the knowledge.
Nice. Good adjustment.
Yes, brilliant.
9 points for Mr. Keegan.
And you know, I've had a thought, Brian, that this could either make or break a player on their first ever outing at a tournament like this. You know, it's good. Okay, he's not making all the shots, but he's getting these little moments of success which are going to keep him hungry and want to come back for more. So it's good for his morale as well. I'm sure there's no intent, you know, no delusions of winning the title just yet, of course. But it's all great experience against the best in the world, and to do it at such a young age is fabulous.
Oh, absolutely. You know, something like this to where, you know, like you said, it gets you hungry, and maybe you get into this tournament, it's like, okay, I'll give it a try. You know, I'm more of a 9-ball player, but I'll give this a try. But now that he's, you know, he made the final 16, got a world discipline medal, he's going head-to-head with one of the best in the business, that could be big for him to be like, maybe I want to try to do this a little more.
Yeah, and you know, it might even help his rotation game as well.
Oh, absolutely, especially with some of the specialty strokes and the one-hand jump and so forth.
Yeah.
Yep, no. That does not count as an attempt. He just barely touched it. You actually have to make an attempt at it.
Okay.
Look at this.
Oh,
10 points, Abram.
such control. Such control there.
That was a very well struck ball. I know Abram is not necessarily a fan of this shot, but he just drilled it right there.
Oh. Yeah, played to perfection. Great. He's enjoying it out there, isn't he? And why wouldn't you be?
Absolutely.
82.
Yeah, they haven't changed their score yet.
Yeah, he hasn't put the score up yet.
Now the interesting thing here is this is Abram's second wild card. So if he were to be up by over 40 points with 4 shots to go, the match is over.
Let's hope it can continue just a little bit longer.
This is one of Abram's bread and butters. So that's the old diagram as far as how the balls are placed, but it's 7 balls in a line. Just makes it easier to set up instead of having to take the time to measure out the 1 ball gap. We just apparently forgot to change the diagram. So it's 7 balls. It's the exact same distance. So it's the old Mosconi shot with a little bit of pizzazz.
We love a bit of pizzazz.
That's what we do.
Artistic pool pizzazz.
Yeah, so if he were to hit this on the first try, that puts him at 80. That puts him at 91. That would put him, trying to do math here, 46 up. So that means Keegan would have to hit it. If Keegan were not to have made this, then Abram would win the match. And all the other matches are pretty close. Dan Hosier is in a shootout with Will Dionker right now, 67-61. Anthony is holding his guns a little bit against Florian, 56-40 if all the scores are right. And Gaston is trying to hold off Jimmy Glanville, 43-36.
The general.
Alright, here we go. Abram on his first attempt. Never-ending story. I would highly expect him to make this.
That's yours. 1 slip, 1 vote. I need it by noon tomorrow. Thanks.
Oof, miscued. That is the...
How's that set up?
That is the second worst sound in pool. Dropping a cue stick would be the first.
I was going to say it's either dropping a cue stick on the floor on a ceramic tiled floor, or when the MC says, and your Mosconi champions for 2023 is Team Europe.
Depends on who you are if you like that. Look at this. Pretty.
Yeah. Oh my God.
8 points.
I don't know where to look on that shot, Brian. It's things happening all over the table.
Yep. Here's a good look at that portion. Look at that spin on that cue ball.
Yeah, beautiful.
Alright, so here's the scenario. Abram is up 45 points. This was his second wild card pick, so that means there's 4 shots to go after this shot. If Keegan does not make this shot on any attempt, match is over. And
Could be getting an early night, Brian.
it could, but here's the thing. Even if the match does end on this shot. Keegan's got a lot, to be proud of at this event. Qualified to get into the event. Shot over 200 in his first tournament. World discipline title, and he gets to play on the stream against one of the best in the business. So that's an amazing thing.
It's a cliche which we use often in Q Sports or in any sport. It's never a loss, it's a lesson.
Yep.
And providing you can take something away from that lesson, you haven't lost.
So once this round is over, we will have the brackets, the updated brackets, on our webpage. Once again, that is www.wpa-apd.org, so everyone can see what's happening tomorrow.
It'd be nice if we could pin that in the chat somehow, if it hasn't already been done, of course. Kevin's slacking. Come on, what's he doing sitting there doing nothing? He's not eating, is he again? I've just remembered he's got his headset back now, hasn't he? Now that Mike's given it back. Oh dear, sorry about that, Kevin.
Yeah, he's got that look.
I was trying to pretend like I couldn't hear you, but you remembered I got my headset back.
Yeah. Well, he spent a lot of time getting this set up. It's very, very important he makes it, as you say. If he doesn't, the match is over. Come on, Keegan, let's keep it going. Kissed the one, didn't make the three.
Yeah, this
is game over.
Not quite. If he zeroes out on the shot, so he still gets 3 attempts. So if you were to make it on this attempt now, he'd get 8 points. So he'd have 53. He had 53 points. So then Abram isn't technically, match would technically be over yet.
Okay.
So Keegan would be down like 30-something points with 4 to go. So he'd still have a mathematical chance at it. All right. Coming down to the final attempt. Just going to have to find that aim point that allows that cue ball to come off that rail and come back. Or should I say go forward?
That woke me up. It was so quiet in here, and all of a sudden, bam!
Yeah, Massie shot will do that. Oh man, he got the 4, didn't get it.
Oh, nearly.
And I don't know if Abram's looking at the math, but he's up 45 with 4 to go. That's the match.
Yeah, I think he's just being told now that it's match over.
Yep.
So they will shake hands, and it will be Abram, too tall Diaz that goes through to the quarterfinals, and a great first experience for Keegan, and that's really nice to see. Jimmy Glanville coming over, shaking his hand, congratulating him on a fantastic debut in this fantastic tournament. And thank you so much. I got to commentate with the legend Mike Massie, Mr. Tennessee Tarzan, and of course Brian Superman Paulie. I'm going to go and get some sleep. I'm going to leave you guys to finish it out. Thank you very much. I'll be Mark White. See you tomorrow.
All right, go get some rest, Mark. You've earned it. All right, so Yeah, we will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time for our first quarterfinal match. I don't think we know who that is just yet, so be sure to check. Check back later. All right, I am Kevin Ross along with Brian Pauly, Mark White, and our special guest Mike Massie. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys.